God created us whole, complete, powerful, and self-sustaining. Spiritual Gems is about getting back to who we were created to be. Hi, this is Rhonda Theus with Spiritual Gems, and this is an Essential Emerald. In a previous episode, I talked about our oneness with God and how when we learned how to tap into it, it could completely transform our lives. So in this episode and upcoming episodes, I want to expound on tapping into our oneness with God. One of the essential elements of tapping into our oneness with God is stillness. When you're still and in the moment, your awareness of God is heightened exponentially. In those moments of stillness, you receive clarity, knowledge, guidance, spiritual and emotional healing. Some people call it meditation, some people call it being present, but whatever you call it, it's about being still and connecting with God within you. If your life is anything like mine, it could become really crazy and overwhelming. I mean, it amazes me with all the technology at our fingertips, like smartphones and computers and the internet that are supposed to make our lives more convenient. It seems like we're more hectic than ever. And you may feel like, I don't have time to sit and be still. But I'm telling you, it is one of the most amazing experiences. When you are still and you go within yourself, clear your mind, and have the opportunity to connect with God within you. I know for me, I was trying to balance life and make decisions and keep things all going well in all areas of my life, between work and taking care of my bills and my household, friendships, different relationships. And it seems like the more I ran around and tried to make things pan out, the more they didn't go the way they should have. And my life was off kilter. I was exerting all this energy into all these different endeavors trying to get things to work out, and they didn't. So then that caused me frustration and in a lot of cases anger and definitely discontentment. And I was like, okay, what is going on? What do I need to change in my life? Because I'm putting too much effort into all these different areas of my life, and why are they not going well? I found myself being angry and frustrated all the time, and I wasn't happy about that state of living. But I happened upon this book by Russell Simmons called Super Rich, and as you can see by all the tabs in here, I've read it several times. But in it, he talked about yoga and how it brought him so much peace and direction. So I said, well, let me try it. Well, I went to a yoga class and it was good. But at the class, at the end, there was a short meditation after we finished the series of poses. And it was really an incredible experience. So through that, it started leading me to what I initially was calling meditation, and not to say it wasn't, but I prefer to call it stillness, because for me, it doesn't have to necessarily be sitting somewhere with my eyes closed, in a pose, concentrating and meditating. It's really about being still and aligning the stillness of my body, my emotions, and my spirit, so that when all of those things are aligned, which comes through stillness, then, as I said previously, you go into this heightened awareness of God, and at that point, you get so much clarity. Like, I started to get clarity and get direction about different areas of my life, about things at work, about things in my relationships and friendships, and every area of my life. And then as I started getting different revelations and knowledge and implementing it, I started to see my life transform. And so those are the things that I really want to impress upon you guys who are watching this. It is so important to understand stillness, to practice it and implement it. Now I'm going to share with you some practicals in stillness. These are things that I did when I was starting out. When you start implementing these, keep in mind you can make them your own. Do things that are comfortable for you. Okay, so the first thing is to find a quiet place where you can be uninterrupted. Then next, you want to make sure that you're comfortable, whether you're sitting in a chair, sitting somewhere on the floor, wherever you're comfortable. For me, one of my favorite places is this chair I'm sitting in now. Okay, so once you're comfortable, you want to focus on relaxing your body. So if there's any tension or stress in your body, you want to release that. So just sit there and slowly allow your body to relax. Once your body's relaxed, then you want to focus on your emotional state of mind. Are you angry, frustrated, annoyed, sad, anything like that? So what you want to do is start just releasing those negative emotions. So once you're at a calm emotional state, then you want to focus on clearing your mind. And if you're anything like me, you have thoughts racing through your mind, always thinking what you need to do, what did you do, things like that. So just slowly allow your mind to clear. Okay, so when you're at that point, then your body, mind, and spirit are aligned. Let me be more specific about what I mean when I say clear your mind so that you don't make the same mistake I made. When I was first starting out, I would try to make my mind void of any thoughts. And so if a thought entered my mind during the phase when I was trying to clear it, I would feverishly work to try to eliminate the thought. And then after a few minutes of that, I would be extremely frustrated. So it's not so much about making your mind void of thoughts, but it's just about being calm and not having thoughts racing through your mind. Because the goal is for your mind, body, and spirit to be aligned. And so once you get to that point, then you're at a point where your awareness of God within you is heightened. When your mind, body, and spirit are aligned, you feel peace, calm, and clarity. And when you remain present and still for an extended amount of time, you feel more refreshed than if you had had 8 hours of sleep. When you're still and present, you can experience the gentle voice of God within you, guiding you and imparting knowledge for your life and purpose. I know you're going to have some amazing experiences tapping into your oneness with God, implementing stillness as a part of your spiritual life. I'd love to hear about your journey in stillness. Please leave comments below. And until next time, continue to cultivate your spiritual gems. This is Rhonda Theus.